Okay, so let me show you what we're talking about here. All right, the concept here is going to be a deep post here, a cross or an over, back's going to come out in the flat, and then we're going to run an in from the backside. All right, so the whole key on this particular play is we're trying to get a high-low over to this side with the back and the deep over. Okay, so we're trying to isolate one linebacker over to this side on this particular play. Now, first aspect of it, and again, as Lamar sees it a little bit more, you get the safety to jump. That's when you get your shot over the top for the post. But, you know, that happens here and there. Not really worried about that because Lamar makes a great play here on this row. But I just want you to see, this is what I'm talking about. Spacing. Spacing is bad. Where's the quarterback going to throw it? He can't throw it up and down because there's defenders over the top, and this one guy has the ability to cover both of our guys underneath. Bad spacing, yet Lamar gets all the way back to his number 4. This big end is very seldom hit on this particular play. Happens every once in a while, but great job by Lamar. Messed up, bad spacing front side. Nice up and over throw to Zay Flowers for a huge play. All right, so we're going to come back here and run a similar type concept. Play fake here, flat. OBJ, deep over. Now instead of a post, we're going to run a pylon. Should be run to the back pylon because it's all about spacing. We're trying to, again, isolate this area over here, start with the deep defender, and then come to the shallow defender, depending on what happens. But watch, okay? So Zay Flowers at the top. Got to go over the top. Go over the top. Go over the top, okay? You flatten it out here. First, it's a really hard throw for your quarterback to throw it deep out 30 yards down the field. Not that Lamar can't do it, but what we're really trying to get is this over flat combination off of this guy if the backside corner or the deep corner wants to run with you. So take him out of there. It's not always about trying to get yourself open. It's about getting somebody open. I say that. It's not about getting everybody open. It's about getting somebody open. So at this point right here, details. Take it high. Let us create the high-low here. This guy runs with you. That's the isolation for Lamar to make a play. And again, you see the spacing, right? Deep throw like this, all these bodies here, nowhere for Lamar Jackson to go, but great time up front. Offensive line's doing a great job, giving him time, allowing him to go through his progressions and find at least a positive play on the backside. Okay, here's another one. All right, so we get our guy isolated right here, Mark Andrews. He decides to run in. The throw goes out. I don't know whose fault it is, right? I don't know what they're seeing, but this is the stuff that I'm talking about, right? Miscommunication, bad spacing, bad timing, yet they're still throwing for 350 yards, so they're still doing a lot right, and specifically that guy is doing a lot right and making up for some of this stuff as they go through growing pains. But this is the stuff that I'm talking about. Okay, we're going to try to run a very similar type play here. Post, cross, over, flat. I think Mark Andrews is supposed to clear this out here for the over that's coming, but he gets jammed or mucked up here. And look at this. Okay, so here's my concept as my quarterback. Okay, what are you reading right there? What am I looking at right there? You can't drive it in man because we got all these bodies out in front of it. Again, Lamar doing a great job. Very seldom in the NFL or any level do we get to our 5th guy. Get through our progressions and figure it out. Well, here's Lamar again. Went to his backside in on the one before. This is all mucked up, going his backside hook, getting a nice 15, 16-yard completion by getting through and playing the game at a really, really high level while everybody else is figuring out what they're trying to do offensively. Okay, so instead of an over here, we're going to run a go or a post. Again, trying to clear this out here. So instead of the over like the last time, we're just going to run this guy on an out and then the back on the flat here. But I want you to see when Mark Andrews, who's the out, breaks out, look, what's the quarterback looking at? Quarterback's trying to throw an out route, and what's he see? He sees this because the timing and spacing are not very good. we'd like to see, if we're going to run it into the short side of the field, Mark Andrews maybe dive in here a little bit, sell it like he's going back to the other side, then come out of this when everything is cleared out so my quarterback once again can get his high-low read over to that side. Now, they make it work because they have good time, they buy time. Mark Andrews holds in there and holds in that spot on the sideline, and Lamar makes a play late, but it's not clean. It's clunky, as I said in my tweet. I know, you guys are all mad at me. Well, they're throwing for 350 yards. I get it. They're doing a lot of things well, and their quarterback's doing a lot of things well, but it's just not smooth, right? Here, Mark Andrews falling down. Okay, they got a corner route here that's doubled. OBJ, I'm not sure what this route is. I really have a hard time believing that he's supposed to be stationary there. I don't know if he's supposed to break out to get the high-low off of the corner, or if he's supposed to run a return, run back past that defender, and create some sort of opening, but he gets stuck back behind. And so, I mean, you just look at this. When you look at this right here, I mean, where are you going to throw it? Double teamed, spacing, everybody's kind of going to a different zone. Guys are on the ground. Lamar Jackson, makes a great play, right? Buys time, makes a play to OBJ. Unfortunately, we get a holding penalty here because nobody's open right off the bat. Not smooth, clunky. I don't know. You guys agree with me now or no? Okay, here's another one. Okay, we're running some sort of RPO. I want you to look at the beginning of this. Okay, so Isaiah Likely's the guy out here on the left-hand side. He's got his hands up. As you can see that. Got his hands up, pointing around. What am I doing? Where are we going? Where's the back at? A lot of consternation there as we come out of this. Lamar keeps it. He's looking for Likely over here. Likely obviously does the wrong thing. He's running a hitch. Maybe he's looking for a quick out. I'm not really sure. Now Lamar has to tuck it, try to make another play. Okay, these are little things that I look at. Okay, so this concept, flat, hook, corner. Everybody runs it, play out called popcorn. Okay, but this little detail here within the offense is why are we bringing our back to this side? I mean, first and foremost, he's sliding. He has to pick up Aiden Hutchinson. I'm not sure we want to do that, but when we bring the back to this side, we bring bodies back to this concept. So if we want to do anything, we want to make sure that the back is on the opposite side. We're bringing him over there, which brings linebackers and moves them over there. Lack of spacing, lack of timing, right? So this guy's here. We've got bodies here that are covering other things that are able to come off on the back. Just not really sure what concept is right there. And again, Lamar Jackson just has to dump it off. Okay, this one here. Now, I'm not sure. Maybe this is a naked bootleg here, and Lamar is supposed to get out here and buy time. Well, normally he's going to do that because he's such a good athlete. Is it that, or was there some sort of mess up that leaves a guy free right here as they're trying to get their guys coming across here? So, free hitter coming on Lamar. Not sure what's supposed to happen there, but again, Lamar, boom, goes from kind of a junky play, kind of a mix-up, doesn't look good, to Lamar dumping it off and getting an 80-yard play. But this is kind of how it goes. They're making big plays. Lamar's making big plays. Guys are making plays when they get opportunities, but it's not smooth within the transition of this new offense and guys getting in the right time and space within the structure of the plays.